too late to kind of second guess. No, there's no more races to be run this grade 3 at 7. Everybody's bred up. All is looking good. Dumney and Common Folk at Arcadia for the Breeders' Cup. We open and close the meeting. Dumney to go first. In a field I don't know that well. We are favourite. I think we should be high rated on weight class horse. A little bit longer than we've run before. We are very calm. That might hurt us a little bit. So, like, I hope not. And on the outside, we do start okay. So that's something. That is something. We're going to go towards the rear of the field now, into the middle there. Anger, Gabriel, Monastery Mountain, Spring Gym, Hobson's Bay, Senior Alco, Solar Deity, and Goose Piper. Then it's us and the rest of the field in behind. Don't know them. Don't know who's a closer. We run wide here. Get a clear run. Don't mind that at all. We look to be in good shape and going. Senior Alco as well. There goes Monastery Mountain, who people did favour coming into this. Up to the final furlong line. Looks like it's us and Monastery Mountain as we are gaining slowly on them. We are just about getting into the lead, into the final half furlong. Is there a fight back from Monastery Mountain? Looks like they stumble, they stagger, they falter, they fall back, and it is Dumney that takes the big prize today. $2.5 million race. The Breeders' Cup is off to an absolute banger from Dumney. 1 mile and a quarter done, and a win right here, ladies and gentlemen. The BC Juvenile by 2 3/4. And there's no way we're running a mile to a mile and a half. Like, the stamina's just not there for it. We don't have the distance adaptability. We're just that good. The horse is just that good that we're running off distance and still performing. You know? It's good to see. It's really good to see, because now I'm looking at the Preakness at a mile 1. Like, Dumney can race. Dumney can race that. A mile 2 Kentucky Derby, anybody feeling that? I'm not sure yet. But I'm a lot more comfortable seeing a mile and half a length than I was at just a mile at 7 foot. We've got a shot, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a shot with Dumney. Quality is unparalleled. 116. 3 grade 1 wins, 2 grade 3 wins, and some prestigious races. Batchwood Manor, grade 3, then the Keeneland Phoenix over in Curra. Champagne Stakes on a mile, and step up for the Breeders' Cup Juvenile at Arcadia. Big money. That price one, $1.5 million. Yeah, I mean, over $2 million as a 2-year-old season. It's such a good horse. Okay, I don't know who I'd pick here. Corridor Sun looks really good apart from that last race. This is the Breeders' Cup Sprint. Not sure who we pick here. Schmooze looks like a favourite for some reason. But only 2 fillies in the field. Got a weight advantage. Corridor Sun I do like, to be honest with you. And they are going to take it. They are going to take it by 2 1/4. Just thought the form there was too good. Can't look past Rahala here in the Juvenile Fillies turf at a mile. Comes in third though. 100-1. Ambivalent. Didn't win a maiden. Didn't win a second maiden. Couldn't win a handicap. Couldn't win a second handicap. But the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies turf, let's get it done. Hey, that's racing for you right there. 80 rating up to a 96. Oh my god. Out of nowhere. Blazed on past them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable run from Amberville. Big, big win. Here we go, though. The BC Classic. This is the big race. So the Mini-Beck High rated is going to be your favorite. Solid field. Mini-Beck will take. Just from Stark Raven. 12 to 1. 101 Solomo. It's a pretty good day for the long shots if you're betting to place or show, it seems. Because a couple of them have come up at decent odds in second and third so far. Even one. So, okay, Mini-Beck with a good win. The BC Mile. I feel this is going to be our race next season and onwards for a couple of these horses. Yeah. I had to pick. I mean, Kazar is hard to look past. Officer Lily's got a high rating from Ireland. Duro. The Irish horses are tough to look. That would be my thought. 66 to 1. Bel Bayardo. It's one of the Irish, but it's the worst of the bunch that somehow gets the job done. Unbelievable. And Carb at 66 to 1 also in third. Absolutely amazing. I wonder why 101, 40 to 1. Is that at the post, maybe, where they were? But anyway, that's really good. Really good. If you like your long shots, Outpost is just a machine. Doesn't finish outside the top 3. Very good horse, high rated. Again, could be a good field. We don't know them. Navajo Nation seems to be the favorite. I could see why, but Outpost would be my slight favorite. Yeah. Just gets past them. But Opera Buff's the one that comes through again. Again, a good horse. Decent. No long shots. The BC Turf there over a mile 4. And the final race of the day. Common Folk and Acclimazing. The two horses that should be really good in this. Should be really good. Run for More, Razor Grand also look like they could be in there, I guess, grade 2 and the foreign horse. That's why they're probably in the betting. Tipsters say Common Folk, Acclimazing gets a vote. We're looking well. Yeah. Not quite a match race, but to end the season. The $1.25 million race. The 1 mile Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf Class 1 Grade 1 for €2 here in Arcadia. Acclimazing in the green silks. Gonna be a horse to watch for, but we all break very, very similar. And Acclimazing goes to the front. We're up in that group as well, just with Spade Town's Kid. Come past them now. A man on the rail. Have those two horses. Looks like we're trying to go inside. We might get blocked off. Oh my god, that was not great. But we are in position. Here is Run for More from deep. Marshall Zukov also in range. Who goes where? 1.5 from home now. Down to the final furlong marker. Go. Time to put the boots on. We crossed the final furlong marker. We are chowing down here. And it looks like that block off's going to cost us. Acclimazing at the line, just about holds us off, short-headed. That sucks. A little block off about 4 furlongs from home. I knew it was going to hurt us. That's why I told the jockey to try and go. I don't think Acclimazing truly deserved that, but they kept themselves clean and steal that big race. 116, we match Dumney there, but we don't get the... Okay, Aslander with 2 grade 1 wins. Common Folk only ends with 1. Dumney there with 3. Not the best of runs. Not the runs at all. But if nothing else, I think Aslan, the Common Folk, Domini have all proven themselves at a mile. Domini's proven they've got the quality to maybe step up. Symbiote, we'll have to wait and see. We'll 100% have to wait and see. No more races, that's absolutely fine. We're going to put these out to grass right now. You're going to skip on through. I believe the 24th is going to be the final auction. I believe it's a breeder's auction. Romanticize. Okay. Has never done anything. Is excitable. Got a second and a third at grade 3 level. One a grade 3. One a grade 1. But then has been mid to back of pack. Everything sick. Definitely not the type of horse you want to be buying. But people are going to be tempted with that group 1. And as money's no real object, I'm just going to show you kind of what this kind of horse looks like sometimes. Don't get blown away by, look at the record. 2 out of 25. Run 25 races at 4 years old. Only ever won 2. It's grade 3 and it's a grade 1. And it's been blown out the water ever since. So it could be a good horse. Maybe not. Looks like a 1 mile 1, 1 mile 2 horse, yes. So we're running on distance. The only win, like we say, of any note, the US Oaks. 4 fillies, it might not be a great field. We can see Proudfoot's never won anything. Circle of Angels. Anybody else with a group win at all? So nobody's got anything apart from Circle of Angels. Was won 3 grade 1 wins. But again, seems very hit and miss. And is more 1 mile 1, so that's probably why they didn't win this. Yeah. Don't mind this horse right now. Don't like excitable. Everything else looks okay. And then you get here and bare potential, no confidence, no finish application, no consistency, no adaptability, low enthusiasm cruising bird. The only thing is Scott's extra speed. That's why you don't get swayed just by the grade 1. Look at the overall record. Look at what they've actually done. And if they've won a single grade 1, look at the other grade 1s they've been put in. And why they might have performed in that race, not others. Is that a bad field? Yes, I think it is. I think it's a really bad field. The only good horse being run off distance, that really helps Romantic. Since then, maybe 1 mile 2 is where they like to be, but even then, the Flower Bowl, they get bullied. The Florida at grade 2, they get bullied. Mile 1, they've been bullied, so definitely, keep your expectations under wraps. Just because you see a grade 1 doesn't mean great horse. Sadly. I wish it did. I wish it did. But we've got to try, right? And like here, 32 red. Got a couple of what I like to do is look at the offspring. Okay. Keimling Rose has got a grade 1. A ton of yearlings. I like that. I like the prolific breed. It usually means they're decent. Hamlin Rose, magnificent style. Hasn't bred very much. One of the only. Can't really see if that's an anomaly or not. 2 grade 1. Okay, 1 at a mile. 1 at a mile 1. A little over that was a mile. 1 mile 1.5. Came third. 1 mile 2's definitely not wheelhouse of this horse. And the other one's the Gazelle. Who knows what could have happened? Something could have stopped her from winning. So it might not be a bad horse, which means 32 red might not be a bad stallion. But I'm pretty sure that these two are terrible. But again, people do say that, players that win grade ones are worth buying the fours from. So again, this little bit of why I don't fully trust that, but we're gonna see. I'm ready to be proven wrong. I'm ready to be proven, but I don't think any good, and I wouldn't know. So nipping, pretty bad. 32 red looks okay, just no finition. Thought about the mare being bad there, but yeah, 32 red, not too bad actually. Not too bad, which means if Pickle's a decent horse. Again, we got no proof of that, but 1 win in 7 is the best record and the only win they've ever had, and it was a handicap. I don't love that, right? Don't love that. Grey Lady actually not too bad. Not full consistency, not enough extra speed. Potential is just about below where we want it to be. And Pickle's absolute trash, so everything there comes from 32 red that you... Not bad. So you could definitely read from 32 red. You'll take some rough moments. You'll get some balls out of it. But yeah, so sires with those big sort of grade 1 wins don't always turn out to be that good. So I use it as an indicator, but I don't, I don't just look at that. Especially if it's only 1 or 2 grade 1 wins, because could be a poor field, could be a fluke, could be that a really good horse just blew up, or got injured, or ran into traffic. There's a 1,000,001 reasons why, perhaps. A downpour in this muddy track. So, yeah. Just can't trust the consistency. Really nothing there at that final breeders' auction. Nothing there. That final auction and the 2-year-old auction. I'm so tempted with the foreign the foreign grade 1s. Who had a 1.5 million. That might have come from that one. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. It doesn't look too bad, right? So, again, this is more kind of scientific experiment than me actually thinking they're going to be good. And again, I think mainly we might find another sire to add to the list rather than an actual good 2. I'm going to go to a mill. That's interesting. That really is. Okay, so point. A high 5. Doesn't look like much. The sire is actually good enough. The sire is actually good enough. So I am gonna add him the list. Calde. 8 years of age. I'm 60, 80, 10, 70, 30, 40, 100, 100, 580. Pretty decent. Okay? That's pretty decent. Well, Rapturous Applause isn't that great. We did just find a new. We paid 500,000 to do that, and in total we might have just paid like 2.1 million. Silk Point up next. The other one here, Mr. Big, has expired. I should have checked that. You know. Yeah, there's nothing to gain there from Silk Point. And the $1 million horse attracted to you. 2-year-old filly from Black Dragon and Aziz. I don't think it's going to be anything, and it's not. Didn't hold up too much hope for the sire there. Almost gets it, though. Almost gets it. You know, over 70 potential, extra speed, full finish, and consistency. That's really all we're looking for. Hits everything but the finish again, Black Dragon. Yeah, we paid $2 million to find out that Alcald is decent. But he is a 4-run stud, and he is 8, and might not be there next season. So, there we go. That's going to round up our first season at Synthetic Stables. Of these breeders, 29 are going to be retired. Symbiote and Aslander will return to the track for their 3-year-old season after dropping foals to Malaton. I think those 3 are okay. Calabaza almost made our list. Leamington Lad did make our list. There is Black Dragon. We didn't think was great, but it's good. 32 Reds up there as well. Compliant Die, Monty Fay. Yeah, we've got a few of these that made our list of sires. So maybe they produce something, probably not, but these 2 should. This one might. The rest, who knows? But at least we'll have 3 more 2-year-olds to go into next season. In your head, 1,000 men, he's in tight. As I say, we will have Aslander and Symbiote back on the racing track alongside Common Folk. Lost their perfect record in unfortunate circumstances, and the magnificent Dumney. I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited to see. So, we are 8th. Pretty decent. 4 million in season winnings. 48% career. 67 on the season. Not bad at all. Lopez is the best jockey. Not our jockey. McPeak, not our jockey. But, yeah, did okay. Did okay. Rode Mini back a lot, which... sorry. You know, he has Mini back, which pretty much where most of his success came from as a trainer. Castillo, yeah, not our guy either. Got a lot of racing and did a lot of things, so yeah, we just didn't race enough to get up ranks. But I think, you know, that 67% win rate is probably going to be higher than most. Top Flats horse, Chiwi. Okay. 3-year-old filly. Won the Arc de Triomphe. That's probably why. The US Oaks. And the Coolmore Prix St. Valerie. 3rd in the Kentucky Derby. 2nd in the Preakness Stakes. 3rd in the Manor War Stakes. I was going to call the Triple Crown. Like they're following that. So pretty good Triple Crown if that's what that is. Top Flats there, man of my word, 4-year-old Colt. Did okay, doesn't look amazing. Top Flat Sprinter is Common Folk, the 2-year-old. Absolutely amazing. Top Flat 2-year-old though is Dumney. Navajo Nation is the best 3-year-old, winning the Singapore Derby, the Prix Royal Oak, at distance. The Classic Invitational. That's huge, actually. Almost 2 meters down to a mile 2. Almost 2 miles, sorry. Down to a mile 2. That's a huge range right there. 2nd in the Pacific Classic X. Just missed out on top 3 here as well with the Haskell and the William Hill St. Ledger. The BC Turf is 3rd. Swaps BC is 2nd. Man of War 2nd. 4th in the Preakness. 1 the Derby. 1 the Bluegrass. That's impressive, Navajo Nation. Okay, and Mini back. Yeah. Big winner. As soon as that goes to the breeding barn, we are definitely breeding our horses. Really looks to be a mile 2 horse. The Longines Hong Kong Cup, the BC Classic. 3rd in the Quipco Champion Stakes. Jockey Club Gold Cup, the Woodward, the Pacific Classic, second in the Whitney. Just fantastic. Swaps, Colonial, Shoemaker, Poule de Sade de Poulon, which I believe is the opening race for Colts of the French Triple Crown, and I'm vastly mistaken. Las Virgin Stakes, San Rafael, big win. Malibu in there, not a bad run there. Didn't win. Well, with the Whitney, that's it. Close, so close. That's Mini Beck then. So yeah, we like Mini Beck, Navajo Nation. Maybe we breed from those two, maybe. But it's nice to see that Common Folk and Dumney both get sort of recognition. And we're the 8th best trainer. I will take it for only racing 20 times or whatever it was, 21 times across 4 main horses and 2 others that we did have like a race this season, the 3-year-olds. Not bad. That's really not bad. Doesn't look like this is gonna take around. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. I'm gonna show you the start of next season. Look at the 1-year-olds. Look at how our 2-year-olds have hopefully improved, if there's any development there. Kind of see. Got a bunch of yearlings to look through. Well, Mountain. I'm gonna look here for horses on my list. I'm gonna hopefully pick these. Cardinal is not excitable and comes from Mountain Hiker. I'm gonna put bids in. So I'm gonna go grab a bunch of these. They're probably gonna all be around the £2 million mark, 2.3. Because they're on race 2, right? That's just where they are. Stravinsky, I don't know if we've looked at. Competitive. Be competitive. Across the distances, many grade 1s. Lots of 2-year-olds. Lots of 1-year-olds. Stravinsky might be worth it. And again, if we're looking for studs for the future, might as well spend $2 million to find out if Stravinsky is not. Even if that horse isn't okay, I think. That's one we didn't know. Anybody else that we kind of like? Pride and Joy wasn't a bad side. Lilbone Lad. Excitable. Quite middle. Our Lottie, I don't think we looked at. Didn't race much. Bred a decent amount. Not really much there. So I think that's actually going to be it. Tarquinius. I did okay. Did okay. Not many races. Nobody's won anything apart from Fast Time. Alamil. Might as well see. Might as well see. What do we got to lose? That's my thought process. What do we got to lose? Go about 5 just to make. Probably could have got him cheap. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. You're right. Willing to see. Not great records. Stravinsky again. Rob. I think that's good enough. Okay, so we're going to go through these then when we can. As you can see, we've got Edgewater, we've got Perfect Mission, we've got Cardinal. Those are the 3 we just bought pre-season auction to test and see. Mountain Hikers one. Tarquinius there with Edgewater. Perfect mission with. And Mountain Hiker, we know is a good sire. And that's Cardinal. Then we've got Knees in Tight, which is a compliant or die horse. And 1,000 men in your head, both via Mallet. You know these three. We've got these three. These two are here. These two come back to the main stable. And that's our racing stable right now. Got the 4 3-year-olds. Do they gain? I don't know. Symbiote could run a mile 1. Aslander could run a mile 1. Dumney could run a mile 1. Common Folk could run a mile 1. They're all right on the cusp of that Triple Crown level. They are all right on the cusp. Everybody here should still be on about 10%, right? I missed saying it. So they're all about 10%, so they're 5 to 6 furlongs. Everybody here is similar. I gotta go and free up all of these pretty much. And then we're just looking for breeding mares that we can actually go forward with. We've got a good list of horses to pick from. Yeah, we're going to find out what these horses are like. We've got 31 yearlings to pass through. Figure out who makes it, who doesn't. Name them and have you guess them as we go. But yeah. So leave us a comment about these horse names here. I'll rename these guys as well. And yeah, we're going to go forward from that. So that's where we're going to leave it. Thank you very much for being a part of this exciting first season. Things are now just starting to heat up. We seeded with some good 2-year-olds. They proved themselves. And they are going to be the backbone of the beginnings of a pretty good breeding program. I need to get other fillies and mares into that breeding bar. Because we've got a list of potential studs. They're going to age and go through the game. We don't have too many seasons before that list is not, it becomes worth less. Yeah, we got to get them in now. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm happy with how we've started things here at Synthetic Stables. So thank you very much for being a part of the journey. I hope to see you again soon, very, very soon, in fact. But yes, let me know what you think. As always, thank you very much for watching. Much appreciated with all the support. Smash that like button, leave a comment, hit subscribe for more content if you haven't, so you can be notified when we do post a video. That little notification bell will help with that. Don't miss anything. You can follow me on Twitter at Chris Ormy as well. I post sporadically, but I answer questions there. There's a Discord. I'll put it in the description. That you can join to talk about this game, and you can always use the comment section to ask questions. Do your thing. So until next time, stay safe, be cool, and I'll see you on the flip side. Okay, the auctions come towards the end of the racing season. Really good about where we're at. Even Symbia too. Okay, didn't get that grade 1. Apart from that and a bad start, did really kind of good. Did what I asked. Then you got Aslander and Dumney who've done exceptionally well. Common Folk. Chance to step up to that level. Nothing at all. Set about. Auction should have another third. Nothing in the Friday auctions to date. We got Common Folk, the Golfs, and Vincent O'Brien National, Class 1, Grade 1, 7 furlongs on turf. We're heading back to Ireland. Back Tara. Paddock says, okay, could look fitter. Geisha is boiled over. So we're going to be outside of them. We should be the favourite. We should be able to take this one home. Reminiscent of Dumney. Their trip. The Emerald Isle. Boss Vincent O'Brien National. We're off decently there on the outside. It is that yellow and green silk horse, number 8, Geisha, right with us, that is boiled over. All the Irish horses are against the rail, led up by Prince Louis and the Pegasus Prince. Cross the boss and back then to Tim the Chair, coming up into position. We're 3 from home, starting to make our move now. We've got 2. Here comes Cross the Boss and Pegasus Prince now making their move up into second place. We are free and clear at the front. It looks like Pegasus Prince is trying to make a move up on us though on the inside at the rail. Into the final furlong we are holding. A little charge again. Pegasus Prince now falling off. Cross the Boss going to come through into second place. But Common Folk is going to take this as Tim the Chair falls off the back injured. Cross the Boss, Razor Grand just ahead of Pegasus Prince into third. Amon ain't very happy there, picking up second and third in this race. $170,000 in their pocket. But we take 320 almost. Common Folk, big, bad win. Exactly what I expected, exactly what I wanted. And another great one. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Yes. Aslander, Common Folk, Dumney all got grade 1s. Oh, it's alright. Alright. Yeah, that's good win. Good run. Good horse. So yeah, Dumney 112. Grade 1 win. Common Folk picks up some good races. And also manages to stay unbeaten at a 111. And Aslander gets their grade 1. Only a 106, a little bit behind everyone else. Didn't win their grade 3 at 5 furlongs. If they had done so, I dare say they'd be up in the same kind of range. 12 or 110. And Symbiote, I believe, was 99. Right? No, moved up to a 103. Okay, so I need to update my notes. Symbiote actually hit 103. That's not bad then. 103, 106, 111, 112. 3 of those with grade 1 wins. Common Folks got an extra grade 2. It's pretty good. So if there's any other races that I want to run, Dumney would be a good choice for it. Or they are fit race right into. So nobody's looking like they've hit their limit yet. So 5 races in. We're still in a really good place, and we don't need to worry about it. End of September into October. I'm going to go through the first week and look for races again. Got to breed the sale. Yeah, let's just see what we've got then. Again, I'm just looking at group races. I'm kind of just looking for group ones. 7 furlongs, a pair of races. They're both grade 3s. And then we got the 2 miles, 2 miles, mile 10 miles. So we could stack up the end of the season here for. I think I want to run Aslander in the Frizz. I think I do, right? Because it's only one of my horses that can run. We might as well. I think we get that distance. Common Folk, Dumney. They're both kind of proven at 7. Right? They both run and won at 7. Common Folk in a grade 1. Only a grade 3 for Dumney, but such a big win. We should be able to test here. We might lose our unbeaten record, but why don't we double down on the 14th? It's a week away. They both had rest. They're both good horses. We might have a chance of winning those. It's on the Friday. It's a week from today where the breeder's sale is. So all action on the 14th. And then if we want to... we can race maybe Common Folk and Dumney in these 2. And then Aslander in that to end the season. If we want to. We don't need to. But yeah, we are coming up the last few weeks of this. That way, because I can skip to the 4, get to the of save Aslander and Dumney. Favourites for the Frisette and the Champagne Stakes. Oh my god, if we win those, I will be very, very happy. Dumney hasn't grown, so it might be a little bit of a stretch there for Dumney. Aslander I'm comfortable with. Common Folk hasn't grown. That breeders absolutely. Go to Brooklyn. Go to Brooklyn. Let's hit these races then. So, high rated, on weight, best form, best horse. Bookie's favourite. Trading well. Tipped to win. We're going to run with Aslan. 106 rating. This could take us above 110. The Frisette Class 1 Grade 1 for 2-year-olds on dirt here at Brooklyn. Over a mile. Distance and course should suit us as we get off to a decent start here on this stand side of the track. Coming down the back stretch here. It's Wise Wish right at the front. Then a bunch of horses. We're going wide here around the turn. We want a clear path and we need to go wide to get it. In touch with the chasing pack. Not in a great position right now. But here we make our move. Between 2.5 and 1.5. And absolutely storm through into third place. Summertime Legacy also ready to make a move it maybe. We're down now into the final furlong. We both go, but one of us is at pace, and it's not Summertime Legacy. They're blown away. They're still heading for home, though, fighting into second place. Wise Wish into third. But Aslander left nothing to chance. Jockey took us wide round the turn. We waited till it opened up. We went through. We gave ourselves a shot. We were level at worst going into the final furlong, and we draw for home with a decent win. 5 lengths clear. Big win for Aslander. Up to 110, as predicted, we'll be up in that range. 2 Grade 1 wins. First of our horses actually go this season. Grade 1 wins. Love that. Absolutely love that. I'm happy with Aslander. I'm very happy with that. You know what? Yeah, Aslander's going in the breeding. Going in the breeding band. Now on to Dumney. Maybe we're out of our range here. Maybe we don't quite have enough to get to a mile. We're going to have to be a really good horse to eat that extra furlong. I think we're going to be right on the brink of it, but we've won our races when we've run at distance with style and class. Looking well, agitated. Couple of decent horses, but not fancied. I don't think it's a great field. That really does help us. So, we'll see. I mean, Bring It Home's 1-2 from 2-1 at this distance. In a Cave has similarly run quite well. We are the overwhelming favourite. Let's see if Dumney can do lots of questions. Champagne Stakes in Brooklyn. Class 1 Grade 1 for 2-year-olds on dirt. Again, over the mile course. We will start on the backside. And again, we're on the outside. And it's not a great start for Dumney. Settle in here. Into the secondary pack alongside Inca Cave and Brickdust on our inside. Acclimating up at the front, Prince Desmire, Marais, Nualco, Vanumani can Bring It On home at the rear. We know a couple of those are closers. We've raced against them before. We are here. Brickdust looks to be going. We need to be going. Go, 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 go. It looks like Inca Cave and us are going for it. Down into the final half furlong. Here comes Dumney. Finally, the late surge for the line just in time. Gets up ahead, maybe half a length. It doesn't matter. I don't think that's the right distance. But we managed to just about do it. Get up, get ahead. Get another Grade 1 win. Dumney, there's a 1/4 of a length win. The 1 12 means we just hold, don't improve our rate. That wasn't a good enough. Acclimazing did well. 4-star probably could have done better. We didn't do much, but when we did, it counts for everything as we pick up another grade 1. 110, 111, 112. 2 grade 1s on Aslander and Domni, a grade 1 and a grade 2 on Common Folk, 2 grade 3s on each. Only the 2 grade 3s on Symbiote at a 103. We've already gone to the breeding ban, and 6 race season as a 2-year Aslander with the Frazette, the Delmar Debutante, and the Kentucky's Breeder Cup all under the belt. Aslander goes to the breeding ban, and I think comes next. Aslander and Malaton. Symbiote and Malaton. Chelsea Blue and Malaton after we went. Oh yeah, Missy. So went. Got a good yearling from Malaton. We're gonna get 3 more shots. 2 with good 2-year-olds. And Chelsea Blue is our second excitable horse we're breeding. That has decent stats, but you know, flip a coin. We've already got 1 good from a breeding pair like that. If we get another one, great. If not, I'm not worried about it. But Aslander, Symbiote, both there with Milton, I think I'm happy. Meanwhile, 5 races, 5 wins for Common Folk and Dumney. I say I'm very happy with that. I don't need to race any more with them. I might, if it comes up, I might. I'm going to go to the 27th, so I think that auction really makes me want to pick something up. The yearling auction, Direct Pursuit. The only one I want because it is excitable. Go add these horses then. 300,000 for our corner. Light will probably be 5 and change. Chevio Heights, 5 and change. Represent bidding on 5 and change, more than likely here with Katieb. Buccaneer. This might be a 3. Might be a 3. No, it is. Started high, but the bid amounts went up quite slowly. You should be persistent memory. Range 75. Price. Gonna get there. Might as well get there quickly. Right. Go. Yes, is bidding. Cleared out the auction of the horses we wanted. A corner, not great. Moment of madness, not great. Okay. Likes the light. Not my delight. Battling qualities. As I got a morning cat next to me that's been fed 3 times today and played with for over an hour already. Hope that doesn't get picked up on mic. I can definitely. Oh, nothing. As kind of expected. Again, I think the main thing early on we're going to be seeing out of these are, you know, what the sires look like and if there's any other horse want to. And this is full finish bar there, and I'm definitely in 75 ability and potential, 90 extras. Full finish and consistency, I'm here for. Breed it with the right filly. That could be an absolute fantastic. Now, that being said, finish application kind of depends, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you can breed it in from a filly. Kind of one that goes back and forth between genders. But we've got a list of horses that we like to breed from, so I don't know that really we need to go and else I did not full fit, not full list. Pick up anything. Okay. At this point, the only thing that's left is in a month's time, the 24th of November. So this is it. Campaign Stakes. Ross Vincent O'Brien. 7 furlongs. Got a chance to go for the big money, except don't know if we get the juvenile. Don't know if we get the juvenile. I think I gotta run Dumney if I'm gonna run that. Common folk. Well, or I can run Common folk. Jean-Luc Lagardère. And the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf Dumney. 6 races. If they both win, that's 3 grade 1. Huge prize money and real statements of intent from. And I think they can both get a mile. It's going to be difficult, but we should be okay with them. They both won in Ireland, so they should be okay in France. They should be okay in France. Some unraced horses, some grade 2s that don't look great. Sandra Peel is there. Like, who knows, really? Doesn't look amazing. But is it? It's distance. And yeah, the Juvenile Turf looks like a better racing field, but we've already beat horses like Acclamase. What do I want to do? Seriously, what do I want to do? Black Friday. I mean, game day decision right now. With the day before Lagardère comes in. Jean-Luc Lagardère. Grand Prix. Still holding right now on. Not sure what I want to do. Okay, quiz time. Have your say, comment section down below. You've made it to this point in the video. You're amazing. Now tell me, with those 3 races in mind, the Qatar Prix, Jean-Luc Lagardère à Longchamp, Paris, France. With this field, the unraced domestics could be difficult, but it might also not be fair. And then you put in a couple of decent grade 2s. Cross guard there looks like possibly the best of the bunch. Red 70 in the top 3 a lot. Sandra Peel, Derby. But is there anything here that will stop you from running one? And being a grade 1 doesn't matter. We could be on that either of these horses would be on weight. Doesn't matter. Then you got the BC Juvenile, which again doesn't look like anything super crazy. And again, we would be on both of these. And I know I've just spent like 200 grand entering these, but I want people to see kind of what they look like in the field. Pause the video, go over it if you want. Let me know what you think you would do. And this looks like a higher rated field. Razor Grand could be an interesting horse. Acclamation we've already beaten. Run for More could be a sneaky one. Lots of them have won races, and again though, we're on weight. We're highest rated in all 3 races. So none of that matters. Our jockey's going to be running the one we like. Our retained jockey. He's there. The horses are fit and available for all 3. Your options are, do we run or not? That's number 1. Do we take the 5 from 5, say enough's enough, walk away into next season? What would you do? Would you run one of the horses but not the other? Would you run them both? If you would run only one or both, which races would you pick for them? This is common for 4-length win in a maiden, 7-length win in a grade 3, then the juvenile championship by 1 1/4. Stanford then coming up into a grade 2 level, 3 lengths clear. And then the grade 1 at 7 furlongs in Ireland, 5 1/2. Very respectable. Very good horse. That's what we look like. Dumney. Again, very good. Start with the maiden, 7 3/4. Easy. 5 3/4 as we move to 7 furlong in a grade 3. Bashford Manor, 8 3/4. The Keeneland Phoenix away in Ireland. Dumney there, 9 1/2. Against the poor field. Let it be said. And then barely gets up on Acclamation Champagne Stick. Who is the highest rated horse we'd face in any of these 3 in the BC Juvenile. Extra distance in the Juvenile. Juvenile Turf and the Lagardère are both a mile. What would you do? Let me know, comment section below. Give me your reasons why. Let's see. I'm actually going to pause the recording and go and think about this. Really not sure. I'm leaning towards running them both. I will say that much. But I'll be back in no time at all for you, but a little time for me as I figure this out. Okay, I have returned after thinking about it. Right now I've got us penciled. I think we're going to skip tough track to win at sometimes. Yes, the field is beatable, but I don't know. It's also the least prestigious of the 3 and the only foreign race of the 3. So with that being said, I think it makes the most sense to keep out of it. The other ones are like a mile, half furlong. It should be within the wheelhouse. Dumney has consistently won well. And so, yeah. I mean, the track wasn't great at Brooklyn. Hoping to be better at Arcadia. Kind of suit Dumney. I think we got a real shot at the BC Juvenile. It's big money. It's big prestige. It's what we've got to go for, I feel. And Common Folk in the Turf. It's still $1 million race. You know? It's $1 million race. So I think we put ourselves up there. They both won in Ireland. Let's go to the Breeders' Club and stamp our intent there. Lagardère. It's too late to say anything about it now. That is the field. If any of the domestics look kind of fit and ready, not really. Yeah, this could have been a good one to go for, actually. Parading Little Lazy. Red Empty and Crossguard, so one of those really should win. Looks like Crossguard is your favorite. Red Empty picks up, yeah. It's a race we could have won probably with either horse. Say maybe it was the easy one. In terms of the field, it was one of the easy ones. And yeah, just the trip. Just the trip. Oh, that's gonna take us into November anyway. Friday. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is a little nerve-wracking. We're doing winners' favourites for both those. Oh, fingers crossed. Crossed I got this.